Okay. Chris, do you see that little button up there on my recording?
Yes, you are.
Okay, yay. All right, so now here's the chance for me to get a little nervous since we're actually recording it. Anyway, all right, so a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. So relative to the group, does everybody know what the group is called and where to find everything in the group? Does everybody know how to do that? Yes? Good, okay. Somebody had asked a question, though, about the pinned posts. The pinned posts are easiest to find when you're on the computer because that's the first post that comes up on the thing, on your page, right? And for the most part, whenever Chris or I post something there, the newest post will be pinned, okay? So that's going to be at the very top of the page. If you're checking on a tablet or on a smartphone, you're actually going to have to click on View Pinned Post to see the day's newest post, okay? So that post does not automatically come up on the page when you're checking on a smartphone or on a tablet, okay? So make sure that you check the View Pinned Post for the most current post, okay? Does everybody understand? Cool. Good deal. I just want to kind of set a little bit of expectations for you guys relative to Coach Basics, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through everything that Beachbody has figured out to be the most effective and efficient ways for you guys to run your Beachbody businesses, okay? So the curriculum, I guess, that Chris and I are going to follow for Coach Basics actually comes down from Beachbody. It comes down from corporate. They've been doing this for over a year now. They've been running Coach Basics, and they've been tweaking and playing with things and things like that and changing things up. And they have really put together a really, really, really strong program to teach you guys how to get your shakes for free, how to hit Success Club 5 or hit Success Club 10, to build a successful Beachbody business, right? So they've really built this great training program for you guys to learn how to do those things. But here's the key though, right? So the key is you're gonna get out of Coach Basics what you put into it. If you engage in the group, and if you look at those posts every day, and if you watch whatever videos are posted there, if you read whatever's in there, if you think about whatever the post is, if you comment, if you like, if you listen to, you'll get more out of Coach Basics. Okay, so really, I can't really stress it enough. You'll get out of it what you put into it. Okay, Chris and I are going to be here to help you every single step of the way. So if you guys have something that's come up that you guys have a question, go ahead and ask it in the group, because you know what? If you have a question, chances are somebody else in this group has that same question. So don't be afraid to ask. Okay, this group is, you know what? Most of you guys are all fairly new. You're all fairly newbies, right? So you've probably been in the business maybe a month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3. Some of you. So don't be afraid to ask the questions if you have them, okay? I just definitely want to make sure that you guys are asking questions and learning. But again, what you're putting into it is what you're getting out of Coach Basics, right? I mean, Chris and I can't do the work for you. So we're just going to kind of lead you and direct you and say hello. See, look, my cat's going to show up soon too. Here we go. Okay, did you guys, by chance, watch The Surge on Monday night with Carl? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay, I know that there were some technical difficulties. Did anybody watch the replay that did not have all the technical difficulties after Monday? Okay, so who has not seen The Surge yet, any of it? Okay, so there's a few of you who haven't. Chris, can you just make a note to post the link for The Surge in here so everybody can kind of watch that on replay? It's about 2 hours. You don't have to watch it all at one sitting. The Surge happens quarterly, and basically that's Carl talking to us one-on-one, right? It's a live YouTube stream, and he gives us some really big announcements on whether it's a new product launch or a new product release. The announcements that came out of The Surge this time around was the 2016 Success Club trip, which I want to talk about a little bit. He also said that the 3-day refresh will be available in Canada. So if you guys have Canadian customers or Canadian coaches that you're working with, 3-day refresh will be available soon up in Canada, okay? Because right now it's not available up in Canada. So just keep in mind that if you guys have customers or if you're talking to prospects up there, that product is coming soon, okay? The other thing was about the military coach business fees, right? So normally if you were an active military individual, you did not have to pay business service fees. So the big announcement that coming out of the surge was if you are a military veteran, you do not have to pay business service fees. You know, that whole $15.95 that we pay per month for our Coach Online office, that is now waived for both active and retired military. Okay, so if you guys know anybody in the military who could be potentially looking at this as a business opportunity, that's a huge savings for them, and that could be something that they're really interested in. We have a lot of teammates. Tennille, I'm drawing a blank on what Tennille's last name is, but she's a military vet, and she's really excited about that. So that really kind of gives her a little bit of an in to talk to all the people that she's been working with to sign on as coaches now that they don't have to pay that fee, okay? So a couple of really big things there. Success Club trip for 2016. You guys know that there's a lot of us who are going to Cancun in April this year, right? You guys know that a lot of us are going to Cancun? Yeah. Chris, are you on the wait list?
No.
I'm on the wait list. I'm on the wait list. You know why? Because I waited too long. I waited too long to sign up because I wasn't really sure. Okay. But you know what? I'm not going on the wait list this year. So registration for regular coaches opens up next Monday, and I will absolutely be online to register at noon for my place on Oasis of the Seas for the Success Club trip for 2016 in March, okay? Do you guys know anything about the Success Club trip and how that works? Do you want to hear a little bit about it? Thumbs up? Want to hear a little bit about it? Okay. So every year, Beachbody does these absolutely fantastic trips that you can earn, right? So this way you don't have to pay for it. And the way you earn it is by earning Success Club points. Does everybody know what a Success Club point is? Most of us do? Okay, I see some is. Okay, so let's kind of back it up a little bit then. Let's talk about Success Club points, okay? So Success Club points are earned every time you sell either a challenge pack or a Shakeology HD order. Everybody know what I mean by HD? Yes. Okay, good. So if you sell a Shakeology HD order, you would earn 1 Success Club point. Okay. If you sell a challenge pack during the month, you would earn 2 Success Club points. Okay. Eventually, and I'm not saying that this is for you guys right now because you're all brand new, but eventually what you're striving to do is to help 3 people per month, right? We all want to help 3 people per month get healthy and fit. All right. So ultimately what we want to do is try and sell 3 challenge packs per month. That would put you at SC6 for the month. That's what our goal is. Do you know what happens when you guys sell 3 challenge packs for 1 month? What happens to you next month? Any idea? Any idea? Chris, I'm going to pick on you. I'm going to unmute your line. Tell them what happens if you sell 3 challenge packs this month. What happens next month?
You get free leads.
Well, if you're an emerald. Yes. If you're an emerald, you are. But Correct. What happens? You don't pay for your shakes.
And you don't pay for your shakes, absolutely.
You don't pay for your shakes, right? Thank you, Chris. You don't pay for your shakes, right? Because you're earning commissions for those sales. So ultimately, that's really our goal for Coach Basics for all of you guys, is to be able to get your shakes for free. Does that sound like a really cool thing? To get your shakes for free, right? Right? Because, I mean, we all love our shakes. Love our shakes every day, right? But we want to be able to get those shakes for free. So we get those shakes for free is by helping 3 people per month, right? Got it. By helping those 3 people per month, we earn those Success Club points, okay? By earning those Success Club points, we earn that trip onto the Oasis of the Sea come March of next year, okay? I'm not going to get really into detail about, okay, well, if you earn this, then you earn that, you reserve, you know, you earn Resort Club dollars and things like that, because it's really over my head too. I'm, okay, this gets this and double this month and everything else. Unless you guys really want me to talk about it in detail. No, we're good? Yeah, okay, good. So just know, though, that that's what you guys can do, right? So you can actually earn a trip, a cruise with all of these other Beachbody people on this really huge ship that's only Beachbody people for like 6 days, for like March 12th through March 17th. That's not too bad either, huh? Who wants to go on a cruise for virtually free? Anybody? Anyone? Yeah. Me too. So what am I going to do? I'm going to work this year, and that's kind of my goal, is to go on this trip for virtually for free. Okay. So as we go through things, I want you guys to ask questions, because you know what? I want all of you on that ship with us too. Does that sound good? Okay, good. Any questions so far? Am I totally overloading you? Not yet? Chris, anything to add so far?
No, it's good for right now. Oh,
Okay.
they hit the beginning for to get to Nashville, so that's another one.
Success Club starters?
Yeah, because anybody that's new.
Yeah. However, though, I think that if you hit Success Club starters, I don't think you get it for Nashville this year. I think you get it for next year.
Oh, for next year. Okay.
I don't think it's for this year.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So for all of you newbies, though. Okay.
Wait, Tina.
Yes.
Sorry. You have to hit Success Club every single month, though, right?
For what?
For that trip?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So let's say 1 month you earn SC10 and 1 month you earn SC2. You're earning those dollars, those cruise dollars or resort dollars for every Success Club point that you earn. So
Okay.
at the end.
I just remember hearing on the Surge, I think they said, like, if you don't make Success Club, like you're off of the list, like you're off of the waiting list. Or...
Okay, so yep. So let's just say Monday you're going to go in, you're going to register, okay, for the trip, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pay a $300 non-refundable deposit. Hear me out. You're going to pay a $300 non-refundable deposit, okay. You have 3 months to earn 10 Success Club points, not SC10 every month. Over the next 3 months, you have to earn 10 points. If you do not earn those 10 points, then Beachbody cancels your registration and refunds you the $300. So you have 3 months to hit those 10, to get 10 total points.
Okay.
Got it? It was a little unclear to me, so I had to go through, and I was like reading through the FAQs. So yeah, so it's 10 points total. Otherwise, they cancel your registration. So you do have to earn it, but that's only for your first 3 months. Right after that, if you've earned those 10 points for those first 3 months, then you're fine. Then you're just go ahead and you're just going to earn your resort dollars based on your SC sales, based on your SC points.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
You sure?
Yeah, because I just remember him saying, well, it is a Success Club trip, so you have to hit Success Club. I thought you had to hit it every month for the whole year.
You get extra things for hitting it every month.
Okay.
So by way of example, if you hit SC5 every month between June and December, you earn an extra $600 in on-board credits or something like that. If you hit SC10 every month, you earn $1,000.
Okay.
Extra, in addition to what you get for your 5 points here or there. Okay. So it's total. So if you go to ssbeachbody.com and watch Michael Neiman's video that he has on there, he totally explains it all.
Okay.
Okay. So if you need a little bit more detail on that, but just so you know, registration opens on Monday at noon for all of us. Okay, Monday at noon. And Maria, I guess this leads into Super Saturday and Super Sunday. Are most of you guys from Connecticut? Chris, I know you're in Pennsylvania. Who's in Connecticut? Okay. Bianca, where are you from?
Am I unmuted? Florida.
I just unmuted you. Yep. You're from where?
Florida.
Okay. Have you looked into seeing if there is a local Super Saturday or Super Sunday down there for you?
I'm registered. It's sold out. It's in St. Pete, Carl Deichler, and I can't think of what's her name from 21 Day Fix is going to be there.
Autumn Calabrese is going too, right?
Yes.
So it's sold out, but you're registered. So what happens then?
What happens? Oh, I've already got my ticket, so I'm going.
Oh, so you're all set.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That should be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a good time. going to be a big turnout, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Have a good time. And I think it's on Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday night.
Yeah, so she'll actually know a lot more stuff before we do because ours in Connecticut is on Sunday. Go ahead and mute your line for me again, okay, Bianca? Is everybody registered for a Super Saturday or a Super Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
No. Who's not? Who's not registered? Okay. I'm going to call some of you guys out. Jennifer, how come you're not registered for a Super Saturday or a Super Sunday?
I just signed up to be a Beachbody coach on the 1st.
What, 7 days ago? That's no excuse.
I lost out on 7 days.
You think so?
But I'm also from Florida too, so I guess I missed out on that one.
You missed out on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll still get a lot of information because we'll all be sharing all the information in Wild Impact. So don't worry. It's not like you're not going to know all the information that's going on. It's just a really good time to get there. Okay. So anyway, so Super Saturday or Super Sunday. Again, in Connecticut, it's going to be Sunday. Chris, when is yours? Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
You are. So Chris is going to know stuff before I do too. I hate that. I hate that. I hate being in the dark. So again, we're going to have more product announcements. We've got a lot of training going on. It's a really good time. Here in Connecticut, we've got a body combat workout afterwards. So if you can, it is highly, 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 highly recommended that you make events that Beachbody holds for you guys. So Super Sunday is a big, huge to-do. They do them about once a quarter, so I think the next one is going to be April 25th. But January being January and all those New Year's resolutions, you want to try and get there. So if you have not registered for a Super Saturday or a Super Sunday, go into your Coach Online office and see if you can find one that's local to you. Okay. You guys in Connecticut, if you haven't registered yet, I recommend that you guys join our Super Sunday. And then Chris, I don't know if there's anybody in the group who's down in Pennsylvania with you. But Chris is down in PA, and I know that is it Kelly? Is Kelly hosting it again?
Kelly, no, we're actually going to the Cherry Hill, New Jersey one.
Nice.
Which isn't far from us.
Okay, good. So anybody going to that one with Chris? No, that's all right. She's traveling alone. I'm just kidding. Okay, but really highly recommended. So if you guys have not registered and you need to find one that's close to you, reach out to either Chris or I, and we can try and find you one that's close. And if you're in Connecticut and you're not in that Connecticut Beachbody page, let me know and I'll add you to that as well, okay? All right, cool. All right, so kind of getting into what we really want to cover, and I'm going to not make this too long because we're already at a half an hour. You guys know about the 3 vital behaviors? Who doesn't know what the 3 vital behaviors are? Anybody not know what they are? Oh, everybody seems confident. Okay, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Elise.
Yes.
Okay, I'm calling you out. Tell me what the 3 vital behaviors are. Do you know? And it's okay if you don't.
Does it start with invite?
Mm-hmm.
Is that one of the steps?
Mm-hmm.
Invite, invite, invite. I remember reading that.
Yeah.
I don't think I could tell you the other 2, but I know where to find them.
Don't cheat. Don't cheat. No cheating. Good job on the invite, invite, invite. I'm going to mute you back up again.
That one.
That's okay. Anybody else? Anybody want to help her out? Anyone? No? Nope. Who's that? Bianca. Go ahead, Bianca. Oh, wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Be proof the product works.
Yep.
And personal development.
Very good. Those are your 3 vital behaviors right there, right? Invite, invite, invite. Be proof that the product works, and personal development. Okay. I think that was the post today, wasn't it, about 3 vital behaviors? Mm-hmm. Was it today? Okay. Did all of you guys read today's post? Yes? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Okay. So really, I mean, there's a reason why they're called vital behaviors, right? Because they're vital. Kind of makes sense, right? The 4th vital behavior, the 4th unwritten vital behavior is events. So hence we talked about Super Saturday, Super Sunday already. But I just want to talk about and I kind of want to break it down a little bit for you guys and not cover all 3 vital behaviors in this one particular call. But I want you, because I think be proof that the product works is kind of an easy one. Everybody drinking their shakes every day? Good. Everybody working out every day? Or 5 days a week, 4 days a week? You know what I mean? Depending on what your schedules are, right? So you're being proof that the product works, okay? You guys gotta be drinking your shakes and you gotta be working out. You have to be able to say what your experience is and what your story is. So that's why that's one of your vital behaviors, okay? Personal development. Did everybody pick up a copy of The Compound Effect? Is it at least on order if you haven't gotten it yet? Yep. Nancy, I'm going to call you out just because I know you've read part of The Compound Effect. What's the one, give me one nugget that you got out of The Compound Effect.
Is that things take time. So the more you do it, any type of behavior, the more you do it, it will eventually become a habit.
Excellent, excellent. So one of the things that we do, thank you, Nancy. So one of the things that we do as Beachbody coaches is we create these habits that we have to do. So The Compound Effect is a fabulous, fabulous book. And basically what it's telling you is that you want small daily steps to take in a positive direction. So small that they're seemingly insignificant, but compounded over time has a huge, huge, huge effect on what you can do, okay? So definitely start reading The Compound Effect if you haven't started it already. We're gonna talk more about being proof and PD later, but for right now, I just wanna talk about invite. Grace, you wanna add anything about that so far?
No, we're good.
We're good? You good? You wanna take over invite? No?
I'll follow your lead.
Okay. So you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So invite. Technically, there's really 4 invites, and I'll get to it. Okay. So 1, invite. You're going to invite people to be your friend, right? How many of you guys are sending out your friend requests to grow your list every day on Facebook? Is everybody doing that? 2 to 5 friend requests every day. You have to increase your friends list. You have to increase your contact list on Facebook. Is everybody using Facebook for this business? Is anybody using any other kind of social media as your main place for Beachbody? Twitter, Instagram, anything like that? For the most part, we're all using Facebook, right? Okay. So the first invite, you want to grow your contact list. So you invite anywhere from 2 to 5 people to be your friend on Facebook. Yep. Okay, hold on. Bernadette. Go ahead, Bernadette.
I just wanted to find out, are people making individual pages for Facebook, or are you just using the population on your regular page?
Good question. That's really weighted, and I don't know if I want to get into that on our first Zoom call.
Okay.
That would be your like page versus your personal page. For right now, I'm going to suggest that you do things on your personal page. When we're a little bit deeper into Coach Basics, we'll talk about a like page. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little more complex, it's a little more detailed, it takes a lot longer to grow your like page. So for right now, I want you to build yourself as your brand, okay? Does that kind of make sense for now?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay, so on your personal page then, so I will clarify it. On your personal page, I want you sending out anywhere from 2 to 5 friend requests per day. Make sure that they're people that you have mutual friends with, right? So you know at the top of Facebook how you can go in there and you can find friends and Facebook will recommend people to you. Go through them. Go through people that you went to high school with, people you went to elementary school with, people you went to college with, people you used to work with. You'll find people. Just go ahead and send them friend requests, okay?
I'll touch base on that real quick. A lot of my coaches that I've signed are all people that I honestly wasn't friends with before I started doing before I started Beachbody. It's just, you know, I knew them from high school, but I've been just clicking everybody, and people, you know, you just share it on Facebook and they're going to come to you because they're going to want to see, especially when you see the results that you start getting. A lot of my coaches and customers are all people I haven't even talked to in years. And it's kind of nice to reconnect too.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Yep. Okay, so the second invite. The second invite is you're going to start inviting people to your free challenge group. How many of you guys are running a free challenge group? Nobody? All thumbs down? Okay. Does anybody know what I mean by a free challenge group? No. Nancy, Maria, have you done a free challenge group?
Yeah, actually, right now I'm running a Shakeology 30-day group right now.
Okay.
But
That's not free though, because that's a Shakeology.
No, that's not a free one, but I did a free 7-day clean eating program, and I encourage people to invite like anybody, because if your friends invite their friends, they have to friend request you to be a part of the free group. So that's how I got a lot of people that way, and I have like over 60 people in my group. Like,
okay. So when you did, so tell me a little bit about your free group. Tell me about the group itself and what you did in your group.
I've done 2 free groups. The first one I did was just 7 days of, no sugar, no processed food, no cookies, candy, cake, ice cream. I provided them with like some suggestions, like a food list. Like, here's some things that you can eat, protein, vegetables, carbs.
Where did you get that information from?
I took it from my 21-day fix list, and I didn't obviously write out everything. I just did like a few selections, and then as we went along, people would ask questions like, what are you guys eating, or what do you have for snack? We posted pictures of food. People love pictures of food.
People love pictures of food. They do.
They love pictures of food, and it people got a lot out of it. People were like, in a week, I had people like, oh my God, I lost 5 pounds this week. And I ended up, and then I would say, well, hey, my next group is going to be, a Shakeology group, like who's interested. And then I would private message like my rock stars, people who are really, really active in the group, who were doing really well. I private messaged them and said, hey, have you ever thought about trying, Shakeology or...
Right. So I'm going to cut you off right there, but I want you to hold that thought. So that's your invite number 3, right? So invite number 1, 2 to 5 people per day to be your friends on Facebook. Invite number 2 is invite them to your free challenge group, 5-day clean eating challenge, 5-day water challenge, drink more water. Nancy's doing a 30-day ab challenge right now. So invite to your free challenge group. When you find people are active in there, or you can reach out to other people that are on a journey, you could do number 3, which is invite to a paid challenge group. Go ahead, Maria, talk about your paid challenge group now.
Okay, so actually I'm using the Beachbody. Basically makes it dummy proof. They have posts for every day. They just copy and paste. And what I'm doing is actually I'm giving away prizes. So I have about 16 people in the group, and so if you post a picture, you get 2 points. If you post anything, you get 1 point, and then at the end of each week, I'll give out a prize. So like, I'm gonna give out like a shaker cup, or I bought like the Slim and 6 when it was on sale for Black Friday, so I'll send like 1 disc out of that program.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then again, we're posting pictures of food. People are posting. I posted recipes for the shake, so people are trying the recipes and talking about their experience. So
awesome.
We did a prep week, so I did like week 0, and now we're in week 1.
Nice, excellent, excellent, good job. Okay, so invite to be your friend on Facebook, invite to a free challenge group, invite to a paid challenge group, and the 4th invite is invite them to the coaching opportunity. Okay. So, we have Sneak Peek coming up next week, right? Does everybody know what the Sneak Peek is? Anyone? No. Okay. So the Sneak Peek is a 5-day group, again, a private group, and you're going to be inviting people to that. Trisha Kane Palmer is running that group, and basically what that is it's a bunch of coaches. Chris and I are in there. Chris, you did a video for that, right? Chris and I have some videos that are in there, and basically what we're doing is we're introducing ourselves, and we talk about what we do as Beachbody coaches. Okay, so it is a free group, and it's 5 days, and over the course of 5 days, everybody is going to watch, 3 videos from 3 different coaches that talks about their Beachbody experience, what they do in their day jobs, what they do for Beachbody, how Beachbody has changed their lives, how they structure their power hour, things like that. So if you have people that you think could potentially be a coach or be interested in this coach, interested in the coaching opportunity, go ahead and invite them to Sneak Peek, okay? Right, so you're inviting to the coaching opportunity, okay? I'm thinking you might have questions about Sneak Peek. Should we talk a little bit more about Sneak Peek?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, who said yes? Yes, that was Donna. Donna, what kind of questions do you have about Sneak Peek?
Is it just for people that you want to make coaches? I mean, to invite as coaches?
It is a coaching opportunity presentation. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. What I've been doing is if I had a brand new coach under me that I just signed up who had not done Sneak Peek before, I might then put them in Sneak Peek just so they can meet some of the team. Okay, so if you guys have not met a lot of our teammates in Wild Impact, especially some of the diamonds or the star diamonds, and you guys are interested in, hearing about them, talk to your upline and ask your upline to add you to Sneak Peek, right? There's no reason why you guys can't get in there and watch these videos from Kelly Keeley or from Tamara Egan or from Chris or myself or some of the other members on the team, okay? It's a good opportunity for you to be able to meet them as well. But yes, it is a coaching opportunity group. Okay. What other questions do we have about Sneak Peek? Anyone? No? You're all good on Sneak Peek? Really? Cool. Chris, anything to add?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. So that kind of covers everything that I specifically wanted to address with you guys tonight. Total brain overload. I get it. I so get it. Which is why I'm really kind of only going over that one vital behavior for today. And I swear this wouldn't be as long and as brain overloady if we didn't have the surge on Monday. And we didn't have to talk about the trip and, Super Sunday and stuff like that. This would have been a lot shorter and a lot more condensed. Okay, it's just because we had all that information that just came out 2 days ago. So I wanted to make sure that all of you guys had that information. Does anybody have questions? And really ask your questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Stupid answers, yes, but no stupid questions. Really? Oh, I see one. I see a hand. Go ahead, Tricia.
Hey, I'm just getting started, and I've been struggling with putting myself out there on Facebook and putting myself out there with my friends and feeling a little embarrassed, right? I'm not in perfect shape, but I'm getting there, and I'm definitely a success story in the past couple of months, but it feels a little uncomfortable. I mean, what sort of advice do you have about that? I know some, my sister-in-law unfriended people for exactly what I'm doing right now.
Just do it. If you worry about what everybody else is going to think of you, it's going to hold you back. If you're not concerned about, don't be concerned. If they're going to unfriend you, then you don't want to be friends with them. To be honest, I mean, I wouldn't let it deter you from posting. I post every day, and I wouldn't know if somebody unfriended me or not, or if they blocked me, but that's where I draw all my customers from, is they're watching me. People are telling me that they're inspired by me, by my posts. And the people that get challenge packs off me, they don't even like my posts. They don't even they never hit like. But I private message them because I go through my list and say, hey, are you interested? And they're like, yeah.
Excuse me.
I watch you every day. They just might not like it, but they're seeing it. They're there. If you do it consistently, they're watching. People are watching. You're gonna have to step out of your comfort zone, and that's where the personal development comes in too. And it really, it's a process, and the more you do it, the more you'll get comfortable with it. And I just say go for it. Do it. Once you do it, you will start to get better at it, and you'll start to feel more comfortable about it. And your confidence will just be confident and post. Hey, I'm doing this, and I'm having these results, and I love it. And my life is, I'm excited to get up in the morning and work out, and I'm excited to be healthy, and I've never felt better. And you'll see the results, that inspiration will pass on to other people, and you're going to draw that attention and that happy people, what's the word I'm looking for? They attract to happy people.
Sure.
So go for it.
Okay.
Absolutely. So as we talk about that, here's one thing I want to really suggest that you guys don't do. I don't want you guys to post your link to your Beachbody website. Okay? That's going to most likely turn a lot of people off, okay? Because that's too salesy, right? We don't want to just drive business to our website and just take orders. I mean, ultimately, we're all here to help people. So I'm going to really encourage that you don't post your website, right? Don't post that link. Talk about the product. Talk about how your experiences are. Talk about, if you have friends who are drinking it, or drinking your shakes or working out, if you want to talk about their experiences and their stories, that's fine. But yeah, Tricia, as you go through this, the more and more you start to chitter chatter on social media, the more comfortable you'll get doing it. And you're going to feel great about some posts because they really work, and some posts are just going to fall flat. You'll be like, oh, nobody likes that post. Yeah, that's what happened.
And I suggest following everybody else's, mine and Tina's, and, and you can follow our lead and see what we post and kind of, make it your own, but go with that same, but make it your own. It has to be your own. You don't want to copy, word for word other people's posts because it's from you. So you're just sharing your journey. If you're sharing what you're doing, you're not going to upset anybody because you're not asking them to buy from you. You're just going to share about you, which is what you would do typically anyway. Oh, I went to the mall today with my kids.
Right.
Well, I worked out today and feel great. So if you're sharing about you, I don't think you're going to upset anybody. And the people that you're going to upset, then so be it. Let them go on.
Yep, absolutely. Does that kind of answer your question, Tricia?
It does. And I've had some people message me and express interest in learning more. So it's working. I'm just,
you'll get more comfortable.
Yeah. Thank you.
You'll get there. And it is just like your weight loss journey or your fitness or your health is a journey. Your process through your Beachbody business is a journey as well. And you'll get better at it. You all will get better at it. Maria, do you agree that you've gotten better at the things that you do, right, for Beachbody?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Nancy, you've been a coach now for 2 months. Do you think you're getting better? Yes, you are, right? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I'll unmute you so you can talk. Do you think you're getting better?
You know what? I had the same concerns, and Tina can tell you, about posting on my Facebook page. Eventually, when you get comfortable with it, you'll also set up a like page. And so you can start to pick and choose, and you'll get a following of the people that start to like your personal posts, and you'll move them onto your other page, like they talked about. And then you won't, then you'll pick and choose what you post on your personal page and on your other page.
Okay.
Yep.
So it comes with time, I'm telling you, because I had absolutely the same concerns as you. I felt like I was diarrhea of the mouth about Beachbody, and I didn't want to be. Okay.
Excellent. Thanks, Nancy. Chris K., I'm going to unmute you. Hold on, Bernadette. I know you have a question. Chris K., did you start out that way, feeling a little bit uncomfortable posting about stuff on Facebook? How long have you been a coach now?
Absolutely. About 3 months.
Okay. And you felt uncomfortable when you first started, right?
Oh, sure. And it fades over time. Pardon?
How do you feel about it now, though?
Like you said, you get used to it as time goes on. You become more confident in what you're doing, and you start getting responses, and it just kind of happens naturally.
Right? It's just a learning process, though, and it's part of your journey, too, right?
Absolutely.
Probably feel more comfortable. After 3 months, I think 3 months, you're a pro at posting on social media.
I just want to say, too, like, before Beachbody, I would never have posted any other picture of me other than being, like, all dressed up and makeup and hair done, and then they were like, I heard, post a picture of you after your workout. And after I did it, I was like, this is so embarrassing. Like, people are going to laugh at me. And, like, I got, like, 100 likes or something. It was like, I couldn't believe it. So it was like, people love that. They love, like, your sweaty picture, like, your worst-looking picture. They love your food pictures.
You know why? Because that's you, right? You know what I mean? Like, when you're sweaty and all gross looking, like, that's That's like the natural you. You know what I mean? Not saying that you're sweaty and gross. You know
Yeah, I am.
You know what I mean? Thanks, Maria. All right, Bernadette. I know you've been so patiently waiting. Thank you.
Well, I wanted to kind of tag along onto that. I used to sell a health supplement, and they were very aggressive about posting. So now I'm nervous because it didn't work. And you know what? I was a personal trainer for 15 years, and I know that there's no magic pill, but I bought it. You know, and now I got all these people on my personal homepage, and I'm afraid to post. Like, I've been laying down, okay, I worked out today, and, you know, different things like that, but I'm a little bit nervous about presenting.
Yeah, I totally get that. It's one of those things where you have to build credibility and you have to build trust. And that's where one of those vital behaviors comes into play, right? Be proof that the product works. So if you're drinking your shakes and you're working out and you believe, if you believe in your product and you are sharing that belief in your product, you're not being salesy. You're not pushing, which is one of the reasons why you don't post that link though either, right? So that's one of the things. So if you believe in your product, you're not being a salesperson, you're sharing something. Just like if you go to dinner and you had a really great experience at a restaurant, you're going to talk to people about that great experience that you had at that restaurant, right? So that's kind of like the same thing that we're doing here. We have great experiences with Shakeology, so we're sharing that.
But see, what I'm thinking is I would rather wait until I can show some results. You know what I mean? And I'm sharing with them every day. Okay, I worked out today. You know, I'm doing Shade Lean Extreme, and I love the workouts. And I share that.
They're watching. So I would just keep going with that, and they're watching you, and they're watching. Trust me. So when it's time
I don't want to disappoint anybody from my sales team. You know what I mean? From the team, I know that once I show results, again, I was a trainer. I know what works. So
I would just keep doing what you're doing, and it will all work. Everybody's works at different paces too. Like, it's going to take, some people are going to step in and they're going to go real quick, and others it's going to take a little bit more time, but it's not a race. There's no, you know, everybody's their own person, and we all support each other.
Yeah, I just felt like I blew their trust, you know, by not having it be what it was supposed to be.
Right.
Live and learn.
Exactly. Move on.
Yep, and I just got a note here. You know, one of the things that you're doing as you're posting and as you're talking to people too is, and Chris says, you know, that people are starting to watch you, so you're starting to plant those seeds, right? So this way you're not, just coming out of the blue and asking somebody to buy a challenge pack. You know what I mean? So it's developing that relationship, and it's planting that seed. And you know what? Jane Smith might not be ready to buy yet, and that's okay. That's okay. You're just going to be there to support her and to help her along her journey, and she's going to know that she can come to you. And when she's ready to make that decision to her health and fitness, because she's been watching you and because you've been so committed to your own journey, she's going to reach out to you and say, you know what? You've been doing it for you. Can you help me do that too?
And something else to think about real quick is, did anybody here sign on the first time that somebody asked them? I mean, did you immediately all sign on and immediately? Because I met my upline a couple months back, like months before, and I didn't sign on right away, and then we lost touch, and then we came, so everybody signs on at different times. It's all about when you're ready. So you might ask somebody, it's just not their time. And I just signed a coach yesterday, and for 4 months now or 3 months, we've been back and forth. She's like, I'm ready, and then she's not. Then I'm ready, then she's not. And finally yesterday she went through. So it's all about when they're ready.
When is our next meeting?
Our next Zoom call?
Yeah.
Is going to be next Wednesday at 8:30.
Okay.
Okay. Chris, did you have something that you wanted to add?
Yeah, just briefly, Bernadette. I found that, your struggles, even though you don't feel like you have a lot of traction right now and you're not really successful, that makes it real. for those that are watching you. Because if we just come on as a superstar out of the gates, if anything, the impression from other folks is, well, geez, I know I can't do that.
Right.
So that reality that it's not going to be perfect and that we're all human and all kind of faulty is what will attract people more than anything else. And it seems counterintuitive, but it really does work.
Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate what you guys are saying. I really do. Thank you.
Great. Anybody else have any other questions or anything else to add? Oh, yep. Bianca, go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead.
So I know that Maria was saying, and I know that for like the challenge packs for the fitness programs, that they do have an easy setup for your groups. So for the free ones, because I haven't done a free group yet, I kind of have to get creative with that, or is there anything available for that to help me?
Yeah, the free ones, you can either talk to your upline. I'm sure they have ones, or even I have, and Tina probably has some that I can add you in that are done. You can go in and copy the post. Like I have a water challenge, and I add some of my new coaches into that, and they can copy the posts. And a lot of them are just drink your water today, how many, and stuff like that. I mean, it depends on what kind of challenge you want to do, but definitely we can help you out or talk to your upline coach, and we can show you different posts.
Absolutely. I think
you post daily.
Yeah, you definitely post in there daily, but you can go to Google. If you just go to Google and you Google, the benefits of water. Let's say you wanted to do a 5-day water challenge. Just go ahead and Google the benefits of drinking more water. And you'll get a ton of information. If you went to Google and you looked at the images, benefits of drinking more water, you'll get a ton of pictures all about that. So there's a ton of information on the web. Just go ahead and grab it and use it and copy it and paste it and edit it. So this way it's more like you. And then those are kind of easy to do. I think for your first challenge group, your first free challenge group, go ahead and make it a 5-day one. So this way it's not overwhelming to you. Don't pick a 30-day challenge group that's, all clean eating, or that's vegetarian if you're not vegetarian. You know what I mean? So think easy when you first start. And I think that probably water is probably the easiest thing for you to do, to be honest.
Thank you.
Okay.
The other thing is like what I've heard before that I thought really made good sense is like pick something that like you like to do, something that you know about and make a challenge out of that, like a squat challenge or plank challenge or whatever, something that you can do and you like doing or whatever. So I thought that was helpful information.
Absolutely. Thanks, Maria. So, who haven't I called? Caitlin. She's like, oh, no, not me. Okay, so Caitlin, what's going to be your first challenge group that you run?
Well, after this, I'm not too sure. I was thinking of a PIO, but that is more of a paid challenge group. So I'm not sure.
Okay, you can start with a paid challenge group. There's no reason why you can't do that.
Okay.
Doing PIO
so you don't have to go in the order of, inviting and then free.
No, absolutely not. You can do it in any order that you want. So, I mean, if you want to run a PIO challenge group, go ahead, pick a date and start talking to people about PIO. Are you doing PIO now?
I am.
Love PIO. Love PIO.
I do love it.
Love PIO.
I've done Insanity for years and years now. Yeah. So it's something new and different, so I love it.
Good. And you know what, guys? When you guys do a challenge group, a paid challenge group, don't think that you have to be doing the product along with your challengers, right? Because in your Coach Online office, you've got all of that information. So there's a PIO challenge group guide. There's an Insanity Max 30 challenge group guide. So there's all that information in your Coach Online office. So don't feel as if you have to be doing that product along with your challengers. It might help. You should have some information about it. You should know what you're talking about when you go into your challenge group, just in case somebody asks you a question. Hey, Caitlin, how do I do that PIO kick-through thing? If you weren't doing PIO, you might not know. So it might be something that you want a little bit more information on, but don't be afraid to not be doing that product that you're doing in your challenge groups. Cool? All right. Questions? Any more? Because it's been an hour. Oh, yep, go ahead.
I do have one more question. Yep. Someone was asking for a brochure. I know that there's ones on Shakeology. Is that all there is other than the website, like an actual brochure? Is that just Shakeology?
When you say a brochure, are they talking about fitness products? Because we do have the catalogs as well. But as soon as we release a new product, that catalog is out of date.
Okay.
But for the most part, and are you talking about fitness product versus Shakeology?
I was.
Okay. Well, really, and we'll definitely talk more about this. Chris, just make a note that we cover this next week because I'm going to forget, and I'm really bad at taking my notes to remember for a week from now. But as you talk to people and you're trying to find out what their goals are, I wouldn't necessarily be sending them a catalog because that's going to be overwhelming information to them.
I was thinking of more of, how Shakeology just has that one-page brochure. Is there that, like if someone was interested in, say, 21 Day Fix, is there something just on 21 Day Fix that highlights the points like we see in the library type thing?
I'm probably more apt to send out a video versus, a one-page flyer. That can get lost. I think that the videos that we have in the online office or on YouTube from the Team Beachbody channel, I think that those are more interactive and more dynamic, and they're much more engaging versus just getting a flat piece of paper that describes.
I agree. This person was just asking for a brochure specifically, so I was just curious.
Yeah, I would say, let me grab your email, or if you're not friends on Facebook, get her, friend request her on Facebook and send her a video.
Okay, great.
Chris, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I always send videos.
Always send videos. Always. Especially when you're having a conversation and you're not quite sure, does she want A or does she want B? Go ahead, send her both videos and let them decide what appeals to you more. I think that these are two great products that could be of interest to you, but go ahead and let them decide, Cool?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions before we kind of wind it on up? Oh, yep, one more. Lauren.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Is it best to get 5 people to get the challenge packs or to get 2 coaches?
Okay. You were breaking up a little bit.
Did you say it's better to sell 5 challenge packs or get 2 coaches? Was that your question?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, you kind of want to do both. I think it depends on the conversations that you're having with people. Yes, I mean, if you want to build a team, yeah, sure, sign coaches, absolutely. But it's also a matter of helping people. So if somebody says, you know what, I want to buy a challenge pack, but I don't want to be a coach, well, that's okay too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because ultimately it's about what works for them and what they're looking for and what's going to help them versus what's going to help you, right? Because if we put it out there in the universe that, you know what, I want to help you be as successful as you can be, the rewards will come back to you versus saying, okay, well, this is what I need for my business.
Right. Okay.
Does that kind of make sense, Chris?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I pretty much sign 99.9% of everybody that buys a challenge pack. I make them sign as a coach. Not make them, but I really push them towards coach because I've been able to turn them to coaching. Once they get into it, and it makes, you can cancel it. Regardless of the way you sign up, it's easy to cancel. So if you don't like it, you're going to cancel as a customer, you're going to cancel as a coach. There's really I just feel it's easier to do it in the beginning than to go back and have to re-sign. It's like to pay the $40 and then get reimbursed. It's too much paperwork.
Right.
For me, it's easier to do it from the beginning. And that's usually what I explain to them. And I try to tell them, you're going to want to drink it at least 2 months and get the discount. And so that's I usually advise to sign as a coach from the beginning.
That's what I did. My coach told me to sign up as a coach to be like a discount buyer.
And I have a few that don't, and they don't want to, and I try to tell them, but they don't want to. So
I would love to hear about how you guys do that because nobody wants a discount on their shake.
That's what I don't understand. That was kind of my question. Like, why wouldn't you want to sign up as a coach? Because
I tell them that I explain it, and I'll do it real quick because we're getting late. But I explain it that you don't have to coach. I have quite a few discount buyers. I don't add them on the Wild Impact. I don't add them on anything. I tell them, look, all you're going to do is pay a membership fee like you would at BJ's Club or Costco or whatever you have in Connecticut. But they're, and you're paying a membership to get a discount. So you're still going to pay less money. Why would you want
cheaper?
That's what I usually explain it. It's a discount membership fee.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead, Caitlin.
Just on that topic, if someone is buying already the Shakeology through somebody else, but I had spoken to them and they want a discount, to sign them on as a coach under me, do I have to call Coach Relations to switch that? When they sign up, will they automatically go underneath the other person?
Yes. You have to have them call and switch to you.
Okay.
And tell them that they give them your coach ID and have them either send an email from their account, like sign on and go to contact us. They can even do it through chat. If you go to contact us, you'll see the info to contact them. You can send an email. They have to switch to your coach ID and say, I want Caitlin as my coach.
Sounds good.
And usually if I have somebody like that, what I'll do is I'll actually write out the email for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so this way, and I tell them, just go ahead, copy and paste this and send this email to coachrelations@teambeachbody.com. So I make it really easy for them. So all they have to do is type. Yep.
But they could do it through chat, I believe, too, which is sometimes easier than calling.
Okay.
Or the email.
And that's right on the website for them?
Yeah, go under, like once you sign on, go to contact us and you'll see all the stuff there.
Okay.
But yeah, make sure they switch to you first.
Yes.
And as we go along, there's we'll get a little bit more into like a little online app that makes things easy to use.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we're a little bit over. Any other last final questions? Anyone? All right. I'm going to stop recording. Hang on.